My fiancé snapped. Your family's drama isn't my problem, when I asked her to help my brother. I nodded and said, you're absolutely right. Weeks later, when her sister got arrested, I repeated her exact words back to her. She called me heartless while begging for mercy. I, 29 male, need to get this off my chest because I'm being called every name in the book right now. And honestly, I'm sleeping just fine. Been with Monica, 27, for 4 years. Engaged for 6 months. She's always been big on boundaries. Her favorite phrase is, not my circus, not my monkeys. Cool with me. I'm pretty independent too. My younger brother Luis, 24, has had a rough go. Not addiction or anything dramatic. Just bad luck. Lost his job when his company downsized. Girlfriend left him. Then his landlord sold the building and gave everyone 30 days to move. Kid was drowning. 3 weeks ago, Luis called me. He'd been living in his car for a week, too proud to ask for help sooner. Asked if he could crash with us for a month while he got back on his feet. He had 2 job interviews lined up. Talked to Monica that night. Explained the situation. Said Luis just needed a couch for a few weeks. Her response? Your family drama isn't my problem, Jerome. We've discussed this. I don't do family bailouts. He's not asking you for anything. Just me letting him sleep on our couch. It's my space too. And honestly, if Luis managed his life better, he wouldn't be in this situation. Poor planning on his part doesn't constitute an emergency on mine. I sat there, kinda stunned. He lost his job in layoffs. That's not poor planning. Everyone should have 6 months of expenses saved. That's just adulting 101. Not everyone can afford that. Monica. She rolled her eyes. Look, I'm not trying to be mean, but I've worked hard to build our life here. I don't want it disrupted by your brother's problems. If you want to help him, get him a motel room or something. But he's not staying here. A motel for a month would cost thousands. Then that's what helping him costs. Your family, your problem, your money. Here's the thing. Monica makes good money as a marketing director. I do okay as an electrician. We keep finances separate, split bills 50 to 50. The apartment is in both our names. I stared at her for a long moment. You're really going to make me choose between helping my brother and keeping peace with you? I'm not making you choose anything. I'm stating my boundary. Your family drama isn't my problem. If you can't respect that, maybe we need to reconsider if we're compatible. That hit different. Threatening the relationship over my homeless brother. You're absolutely right. I said, real calm. My family isn't your problem. She smiled, kissed my cheek. I knew you'd understand. That's why I love you. You're so rational. Called Luis back. Couldn't let my baby brother sleep in his car. Paid for 2 weeks at an extended stay motel out of my savings. Cost me $1,400. Helped him move his stuff from his car, bought him groceries, gave him some interview clothes that fit. Monica found out when she saw my bank app open. I was checking my balance, not hiding anything. You seriously paid for a motel? My family. My problem. My money. Just like you said. She seemed annoyed but dropped it. Luis nailed one of his interviews. Started his new job the next week. He's crashing with a coworker now, paying rent and everything. Kid's gonna be fine. But here's where it gets interesting. Last Tuesday, 2 a.m., Monica's phone starts going crazy. Her sister Vanessa, 31, calling over and over. Monica finally answers. I can hear Vanessa sobbing through the phone. She's been arrested. DUI? But not just any DUI. She hit a parked car and tried to leave the scene. Someone saw and called the cops. Monica's panicking, getting dressed, saying we need to go bail her out. We? I asked, still in bed. Yes, we. Get up. She needs help. Your family drama isn't my problem, Monica. She froze. Turned to look at me like I'd grown a second head. Are you serious right now? Dead serious. Poor planning on Vanessa's part doesn't constitute an emergency on mine. She's in jail. And Luis was homeless. You told me to handle it myself. I'm just respecting your boundaries. This is different. How? She made a mistake. She needs help. Luis lost his job in layoffs. Vanessa chose to drink and drive. If anyone's responsible for their situation, it's her. Monica stood there, mouth open, then started yelling. You're really going to be petty right now? My sister is in jail. I'm not being petty. I'm being consistent. Your family, your problem, your money. Bail bondsman takes credit cards. She called me every name imaginable, then stormed out. Came back at 8 a.m. Exhausted. Turns out Vanessa's bail was set at $15,000. Monica had to put up $1,500 for the bondsman. But wait, there's more. Update 1. Y'all asked for an update, so here we go. The entitlement has reached new heights. After the bail situation, Monica gave me the silent treatment for 3 days. Then Vanessa's court date got scheduled and reality hit. She needs a lawyer. A DUI with property damage and fleeing the scene? That's serious charges. Monica came to me Thursday night. All sweet. Made my favorite dinner. Opened a bottle of wine. Babe, we need to talk about Vanessa's situation. Your family. Your problem. Remember? Her face tightened. Jerome, this is serious. She could go to prison. Then she should get a lawyer. Lawyers cost $10,000 minimum for this kind of case. She doesn't have that. Sounds like her problem. Monica slammed her wine glass down. I can't afford that either. Not after the bail. Maybe Vanessa should have thought about that before driving drunk. You're being cruel. I'm using your exact logic. How is this cruel when it's exactly what you told me about Luis? She tried a different approach. Look, I know what I said about Luis was harsh. But this is different. Vanessa could lose her job, her apartment, everything. Luis did lose his job and apartment, and he didn't even commit a crime. Can you stop being a hypocrite? Fight got ugly. She accused me of holding a grudge, being manipulative, not caring about her family. I pulled up the voice memo I'd made of our conversation about Luis. Yeah, I recorded it after she threatened our relationship. Seemed smart at the time. Played it back for her. Her own voice. Your family drama isn't my problem. She actually tried to grab my phone to delete it. I stopped her. That's different context. It's literally the same situation, except your sister committed an actual crime. Monica's parents, Roberto and Diana, called me the next day. They've always liked me, treated me like a son. Roberto, Jerome, we heard you're refusing to help with Vanessa's situation. I'm applying Monica's boundary consistently. Family drama stays with that family. Diana, but you're engaged. You're practically family. Monica made it very clear when my brother was homeless that family problems are individual responsibilities. I'm respecting that boundary. Roberto got quiet. She refused to help Luis. Guess Monica hadn't mentioned that part. Luis was living in his car. Monica said it wasn't her problem and threatened to reconsider our engagement if I let him stay with us. Dead silence. We didn't know that. Ask her about it. They hung up. An hour later, Monica came home furious. You told my parents about Luis? They asked why I wouldn't help. I explained I was following your rules. You're trying to turn them against me. I'm telling the truth. If the truth makes you look bad, that's on you. Saturday, Vanessa showed up at our apartment. She looked rough, hadn't been sleeping, stress eating, the works. Vanessa, Jerome, please. I know Monica was wrong about Luis, but I'm desperate. I could lose everything. You should have thought about that before driving drunk. I made one mistake. One mistake that could have killed someone. Luis's mistake was working for a company that downsized. You're really going to ruin my life over a petty grudge? I'm not ruining anything. You ruined it when you got behind the wheel drunk, and it's not a grudge, it's consistency. She started crying. Monica came out, comforting her, glaring at me. Monica, you're heartless. No, I'm exactly as heartless as you were 3 weeks ago. Same energy, different target. Vanessa left. Monica packed a bag, said she was staying with her parents to figure things out. Take your time, I said, but rent's due in a week. Your half is $1,100. She slammed the door so hard the frame shook. Monica moved back in after 4 days at her parents' place. Turns out they weren't as sympathetic as she expected after learning about Luis. But the real entertainment started when Vanessa's case moved forward. Her public defender advised her to plead guilty for a lighter sentence. Vanessa freaked, insisted she needed a real lawyer, started a family group chat. I'm still in it for some reason, begging everyone to contribute. The relatives were splitting into camps, some saying everyone should help, others saying Vanessa made her bed. Monica's cousin Antonio chimed in. Didn't Monica just refuse to help Jerome's homeless brother? Why should we help Vanessa? The tea was spelled. Turns out Roberto and Diana told everyone at Sunday dinner. Monica was getting roasted in the family group chat. Monica's aunt. So family only matters when it's your family? Her brother Carlos. Luis was homeless, and you said not your problem? Cold. Monica tried damage control. That was different. We have boundaries. Antonio, boundaries for his family but not yours? That's not boundaries. That's just selfish. Then Vanessa, in desperation, did something incredibly stupid. She posted on social media asking for donations for her legal fees. Made herself sound like a victim of circumstances. Someone, not me, I swear, commented with the police report details. DUI, property damage, fleeing the scene. The post backfired spectacularly. Her job saw it. Fired her for violating their social media policy and the morality clause. She worked at a nonprofit. Monica came home crying. Vanessa lost her job. Consequences. She's gonna lose her apartment. Like Luis did? Stop bringing up Luis. Stop being a hypocrite. She threw a plate at the wall. I started recording on my phone. You're destroying my family. Vanessa destroyed herself. I'm just not cushioning her fall. I'll never forgive you for this. You threatened to end our engagement over my homeless brother. I'm supposed to care about your forgiveness? Then came the ultimatum. Either you help Vanessa or we're done. I laughed. Actually laughed. Monica, we were done the moment you looked me in the eye and told me my brother sleeping in his car wasn't your problem. I just stayed to face your own standards. You stayed to get revenge. I stayed because I paid half the rent and I don't break leases. But sure, watching you squirm has been a bonus. She moved out that night. Officially. Yesterday, Vanessa took a plea deal. 6 months license suspension, probation, community service, mandatory AA meetings, and $5,000 in fines and restitution. No jail time. Lucky her. But without a job and with a fresh DUI on her record, she's moving back with Roberto and Diana. Monica's living there too now. I kept the apartment. Luis actually moved in as my roommate once Monica left. His new job is going great. He's paying half the rent, and he's the best roommate I've ever had. Does his dishes, keeps the place clean, and doesn't tell me that family isn't important. Monica texted me this morning. You destroyed everything over petty revenge. I replied, no, I applied your boundary consistently. Your family drama isn't my problem, remember? I hate you. Your emotions aren't my problem either. Blocked her after that. Final update. Wasn't planning to update again, but the conclusion is too perfect. Monica tried to salvage things. Not with me. That ship sailed, but with her reputation. Started telling everyone I was abusive, controlling, that I manipulated the situation. Her mistake? She forgot about the voice recording. When her friend Jasmine texted me calling me trash for abandoning Monica in her time of need, I sent her the recording. Monica's own voice. Your family drama isn't my problem. Jasmine went quiet. Then, oh, she didn't mention that part. Word spread. Monica's friend group split. Half thought she got what she deserved, half supported her. The support of half got smaller when they learned the full timeline. That she threatened our engagement over my homeless brother, but expected immediate help for her drunk driving sister. The apartment lease came up for renewal. I debated keeping it, but Luis and I decided to upgrade. Found a nice 2-bedroom place closer to his work. He's been promoted already. Kid's brilliant when given a chance. Moving day, Monica showed up, still had her key. Lease wasn't up yet. I want to talk. About what? Us. We can work through this. There is no us. Jerome, I know I was wrong about Luis, but you were so cruel about Vanessa. I treated Vanessa exactly how you taught me to treat family in crisis. If that was cruel, what does that make you? She started crying. I loved you. You loved having me. There's a difference. Someone who loves you doesn't threaten to leave when your brother is sleeping in his car. I was just trying to protect our space. And I was just protecting my standards. Turns out they're higher than yours. She left her tea and walked out. Last week, Roberto called me. Wanted to apologize for the whole mess. Said I was right to stand my ground. Mentioned that Vanessa's living with them is challenging. She's entitled. Doesn't help around the house. Complains constantly about her unfair situation. She keeps saying if you'd helped, none of this would have happened. He said, sounding tired. If she hadn't driven drunk, none of this would have happened. I know. We know. Monica defends her, though. They deserve each other, then. He chuckled sadly. We liked you, Jerome. Wish things had been different. Things could have been different. Monica chose for them not to be. Found out through mutual friends that Monica's been on dating apps. Her bio says she's looking for someone family-oriented with strong values. The irony actually made me laugh out loud. Luis and I are doing great. He's dating someone nice, saving money, thriving. We have dinner together most Sundays. Just brothers catching up. He thanked me last week for having his back when no one else would. Always, I told him. That's what family does. Monica never understood that. No, she thought family was only important when it was hers. Her loss, bro. Yeah, it really was. Looking back, Monica did me a favor. She showed me who she really was. Someone who preaches boundaries, but only when they benefit her. Someone who sees my family as disposable, but hers as precious. Someone who threatens relationship-ending ultimatums to get her way. The trash took itself out. Luis asked me if I regret how things went down. Honestly, my only regret is not seeing Monica's true colors sooner. Could have saved myself an engagement ring. But watching her face her own standards, seeing her realize boundaries work both ways, having her parents understand exactly who their daughter is, worth every penny of that ring, I'll never get back. Vanessa's still dealing with her DUI consequences. Monica's still single. Luis just got another promotion. And me? I'm at peace. Turns out when you stand by your principles and protect the people who actually matter, life has a way of working out. My family drama wasn't Monica's problem. Turns out, her family drama isn't mine either. Funny how that works.